Good morning, everybody. Looks like the market took a little bit of a hit yesterday. A little weakness in the armor there. Some of the big guys that have been under accumulation and bought on every little dip. The question is, they're going to step up now. Are the institutions going to go after them now? Here's Baba. Higher highs and higher lows. And one thing that I take notice of when something is making higher highs and higher lows is the distance between the highs and the moves on the way up from the pullbacks. And so this, you can see how it got shorter. This one here pulled, and the correction got deeper, and then it stalled, did okay, and now pushed up, and now it's come all the way back in down to its 50 MA, which is a institutional, widely used moving average that pretty much will stall the decline in most stocks. When it doesn't, it's something to take note of. So now the question is this going to keep moving? And it's just hanging down here, right in that area where it was from yesterday. But there was other damage done. Not that this one was moving up like Baba was, but it was gapping up yesterday. Remember, I mentioned it was gapping up yesterday about 4+ points into this area of kind of didn't make a big difference that it was gapping up, was my point. And it gave it up and a whole lot more. And now today looks like it's going to come down here and test it. Right now it's just holding in this area. The markets are just kind of hanging here right now, kind of after yesterday. I would relate it to everybody kind of standing on their toes saying, I know it's supposed to go down, but it doesn't go down. So is today going to be the day, every time it comes back. So at one of these times, it's going to go down for a while. And is this it? I'm not sure. I'm looking for Facebook, because it got a little ugly yesterday. I pushed up to a new high, and it's come back in, resting between the 20 and the 50 there, and on some support, and it's just kind of churned its way up here a little bit pre-market. And as you can see, that's what's going on here pre-market. And the weekly's still okay. However, this is turning into what might be a breakout failure. We'll see how much this comes in. So these are some of the ways besides the market internals that we look at that are not suggestive of some type of a larger top, not yet. Excuse me. But we could have a correction for a few days. The markets don't go up day after day forever without some type of pullback and normal pullbacks within uptrends. Let's take a look at the S&Ps. Don't look so bad, but here's a wide range bar. There's that crazy bottoming tail bar. It's actually a gap down day. If we looked at the spiders, we looked at that had left a little island reversal up there. And for those of you that aren't familiar with that, let's take a look at it. And here was that day it gapped up. And if you look at the hourly chart, it's clearer. Is it in here? No, it's not there. Well, actually, you can't see because this is on a 24-hour chart. But you had the gap up, and then it gapped down. It was a bearish pattern, and it came all the way back. Yesterday, prices gapped up and came back in again. They gave up the gain. So does the one day follow through? Right? Does one red day within an uptrend produce a correction? Who knows? It's not supposed to. It's supposed to be more of in a bullish trend like this, these red bars having little follow through. But if this one follows through and breaks down under the here, it breaks the trend. And so then it opens up the door to something larger. Right now, it's trending up, and one red day doesn't change that. NASDAQ, a little more sideways in red, but still in an uptrend. And the Dow is just the Dow. It's just going on its own. Everything's okay, but the earnings are coming this week. And whatever was last week, things went well, and So we start this week. I don't have the list in front of me, but today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is going to be Dow earnings besides all the others. And side note, Home Depot was doing great yesterday. And this is a situation where this thing was doing fantastic throughout the trading day. And as the market fell off, buyers begin to run. And, let's go to, and see what happened here. And right back down. Because, as the market sold off, so did Home Depot. And it's of interest to me because we have a position in it, and it gave back a lot of the gains. So overall looks okay. We'll see what happens there. And Starbucks looks like it's going lower. Check your earnings on your different stocks as they're coming out, but overall I don't see that much happening here. Any stocks getting crushed, one way or the other. The markets are kind of hanging, and more of a let's see what happens compared to what happened yesterday. So we'll be doing that, and we'll update tomorrow.